Batman is a freaking maniac, though. Let's be honest. This man, you are a billionaire. You are probably the wealthiest person in that universe. And instead of genuinely doing stuff to help your community, you decide, I'm going to dress up as a bat and start giving people concussions.
Well, I mean, that's
like, dude.
I think that's part of the Batman lore is like he knows that giving his money wouldn't do anything because the city was past fixing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think that's part of it was like the city was too corrupt. So if he gave money somewhere, it would just get people killed. So he needed to I guess go back to basic humanity, which is you introduce some violence, people will listen.
True. Which works, but it doesn't because then heroes create villains.
Well, yeah, there's opposition.
Heroes too. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a good question. Actually, thinking about it, that's like a chicken before the egg argument.
Well, I think that's why I personally think Batman has the best world building or character development out of any like superhero Marvel or DC, because not only is he a normal human, but like his actions and stuff you could genuinely argue if they're moral or not, and like okay, how far can he go? Like yeah, he doesn't kill people, but like is this the
right you'll throw a batarang at somebody and stab him and send him into the hospital.
That's why I think that's why I think Batman has the deepest like lore, because you can genuinely break it down, because something like Batman could theoretically happen in real life. True. What's stopping Jeff Bezos? You know what I mean? From going into like a crime-ridden city like what's the most like
Detroit.
Either Detroit's not even top 10 anymore actually. Actually might be, I think Detroit's top 10, Chicago's not anymore. Memphis is up there, St. Louis is up there. Okay. Actually, St. Louis is 1. Baltimore's 2. I remember that. So what's stopping Jeff Bezos from just hopping into like St. Louis and just becoming Batman? True. He just has his Batcave in the Ark or something.
Yeah,
the Arch. Like, what's stopping him?
You got a point.
Morality, laziness. I don't know. Jeff Bezos, shout out. Or Elon. Actually, Elon
will probably be the one to do it. I'm not gonna lie. If anybody
screw Jeff Bezos, Elon would be Batman. Elon would actually like, that could be fun, and just start doing it.
What is he in LA? What, he has like the underground tunnel? He already has that.
Well, and Vegas. His plan was originally LA to Vegas was the original tunnel. Actually, I think in Vegas he already has it built. Not to go to LA, but I think in Vegas there's a underground tunnel just for Teslas, I think. Sheesh. This man, okay, his back, but instead of the Batcave, it's like the Bat ship, and it's just in space. Okay, but I was just thinking, if we get closer to like Fahrenheit 451, like we are kind of, or we keep going off this deep end where like genuinely we get to a point where people genuinely don't think there's a option besides violence. I could see like vigilantes popping up.
Honestly, that would be kind of
like if we get to the point where people, I doubt it will happen in our lifetime. Actually, we're probably closer to it. But you're going to make it happen.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm telling you,
let
God go. Let God have things go the way I want them to go. If they do, I'm telling you, I will become a vigilante. I will sit down there in a freaking bunker, building bulletproof, stab-proof, fireproof. Well, technically there ain't no bulletproof. It's bullet resistance. Let me sort that out. Don't do nothing stupid at home trying to make a bulletproof something. You can't. Yeah. Okay, it can be bullet resistance. Stop a couple bullets, but ain't gonna stop all the bullets. All right. So I'm gonna make some bullet resistant stuff, right? I don't know what type of look I'm gonna go for, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make some underground tunnels.
Well, you have to find your biggest fear.
My biggest fear?
Because that's what happened to Batman.
Like animal-wise?
Well, not necessarily. It was because his biggest fear was bats in the well. Remember, he fell down the well when he was young, and then the bats flew out, and that's what scared him. So he had to face what he fears. So you have to think about what your biggest fear is, and then you have to image that because you are fear. Shout out Scarecrow. Hey yo, Scarecrow could happen.
True. See, that's the thing. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you're right. Batman series, freaking phenomenal. All the characters are phenomenal because they're human, and each and every one of them are possible.
Yeah, what's
Like-
stopping me from just like having something in my sleeve, bro?
Honestly,
Like Assassin's Creed type beat, feel me, but with like chemicals.
like these stuff all it takes is one person to just say, you know what, I'm done, and just decides to do it. Like, you already have Comic-Con. You see people who go through lengths to make outfits and
Crazy
costumes.
costumes, yeah.
Freaking Hacksmith. This dude, we've seen him. He creates these he's okay. If you don't know who Hacksmith is, he is where
Hacksmith
fantasy
Industries on YouTube.
Yeah, Hacksmith Industries, my fault. He's where fantasy and real life meet.
Yeah.
He's made the freaking Reinhardt hammer or X whatever, right? He's made the freaking Captain America stuff. I said it to you earlier, the John Wick bulletproof suit.
Yeah.
He's made so much stuff without any type. This is why. Okay, my train of my thought was kind of like, because I genuinely did for a second think, okay, if these people can do this, then what the hell does the government have? But at the same time, like you said, was the last episode or whatever?
Yeah.
There are smarter people outside the government, which is 100% true. I mean, the government even hires people who breaks and hacks their systems because they realize that there's smarter people outside of them. But still, like, what's stopping them from saying, you know what? We made a bulletproof suit. Not like whatever, it's like an actual 3-piece fitted suit. What's stopping them from saying, you know what? Let's make the Black Panther suit and go be vigilantes because you can now.
That's what I'm saying. If we get to a point where genuinely there's like a civil war almost, and we have to, and people feel as if they need to rebel against the government, like, what's stopping like vigilantes genuinely popping up with the like the technology we have, all that sort of thing.
True. All I gotta say.
Granted, you'll get caught because the Batman movies and stuff, like the police are utterly stupid.
Yeah.
Like law enforcement is utterly retarded. But like people have done it before. Look at the Zodiac killer. That man killed what? 50-something people, had ciphers for decades that we just now got through.
True.
And we had no idea who he was. He had to die first. We found him after he was dead.
Yeah.
And this dude existed. And he killed dozens of people.
Because I'm on like, I don't know. Because there's part of me that believes nowadays that type of stuff can't happen, or at least not to the scale that it did then, because technology and everything has come so far. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
You ain't doing anything without at least one person knowing you or noticing you. That's point blank period. But like,
see, that's the other thing though, is like all the cameras can be hacked.
Yeah.
Very simply.
That's the other thing.
Dude, there's people that if you lock your car from too far away, they can get the signal from your car and unlock your car from theirs because there's technology to do that. There's ways it's happened before. You hack into like these Ring cameras and that sort of thing.
Yep.
Like this stuff, if someone has the money, someone could do it.
True.
You get rid of all technology on you that can be tracked. You don't carry around a cell phone. You don't do any of that. If someone has the money, they can probably do it.
You know what?
Which is absurd.
Jeff Bezos, Elon, whoever wanna, if you ever decide to make vigilantes, then make me one of them. Why are you laughing?
Nothing.
Am I laughing?
Nothing.
Make me one of them. Just hire somebody to train me or whatever. And then make sure you show me that I like a regular bullet just can't go through. I'll take my chance with a 50 cal. How many people got a 50 cal just lying around?
Well,
Let's be honest.
Well, see, that's the thing, right? Is like.
But any other bullets, if it can stop it, and I ain't gonna break a rib when it hit. If it's just gonna bruise me.
That's the thing, though. See, they ain't gonna hire you as a vigilante when you're afraid. The entire point of like Batman, he's not afraid of anything.
You know what?
So like, why would they hire you when you're afraid of a 50 cal bullet?
Because
you can't be afraid to die.
Found his fear and he wears it. I don't care if my outfit is a bullet. You can make my outfit a 50 cal bullet. I don't care.
Spray yourself with silver bullet.
Yeah, I really will. I'll call myself the silver bullet, run around dressed up as a 50 cal bullet, punching the dog mess out of people like my fists are packed with gunpowder. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm just saying you can't be afraid of anything. Like you can't be afraid because then they can't hire you. Because they can't have someone that's going to freeze up. If someone is pointing a laser at your head, like from a sniper tower or something. Like it's Balloon's tower defense or something. I don't know. It's just like they can't have people freezing up, you feel me?
I never freeze. Look.
I never freeze. That was a fire reference. Look, that was a clean ass reference.
Understand. That adrenaline, when it start kicking, I forget about what happening.
They gonna test that.
I'm gonna forget. Hey, okay, let's realistically speaking. When adrenaline start going, people forget that they got a hole in their leg sometimes.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that, but they gonna test you. You best believe they gonna test you.
I'm not saying I'm as hardcore as some of these like special ops people whose literal entry test is sit there with your hands behind your back with a plate strapped to your chest. And you better not flinch because somebody's shooting a whole revolver at your chest. You better just hope they make it.
Yeah.
I ain't that brave, but look. You give me bullet resistant suit that you can't stop. All of a sudden, I think I'm that guy. All of a sudden, my ego start kicking in.
Fair enough.
Because my ego telling me I can do this.
Hey, no, I believe you. I want you to know I'm on your side.
Thank you.
But what I'm saying is like you gotta be ready for the challenge. I'm just giving you realistic
What's your
standards.
worst fear?
I don't know. I'd have to think.
Like okay, like realistically,
I don't fear nothing except
my
heights.
worst fear.
Except heights. I could not be Batman. Actually, no. I could fight the fear of heights.
Okay.
I'm afraid of heights, but I got up on that ladder and planet. You know.
Yeah.
I could fight fears if I do it once. You know what I mean?
I
feel me.
I agree with that. But you know what? There's no.
Also, I wouldn't be afraid of falling. Like I don't have a fear of heights. I have a fear of falling.
Okay.
I wouldn't be afraid of falling if I had like a cape that literally becomes wings, basically.
Right.
You know.
I just don't freaking parachute my stuff, and I'm
you know what I mean. And I'm not really that afraid.
So I'm kind of with you.
But I don't want to parachute because then like one gust picks up, and I'm breaking my legs.
You know what? Then just give us wingsuits then.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Like a cape, like Batman has, where it's like, and it's like.
Yeah, those would be cool.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's make our own little mini team then. Me, Toby, you in? Yeah?
We got the FBI in front of my door.
Elon.